Welcome back to the Mad Spideyverse. I'm Mad Spidey. Thank you once again for tuning into my channel. Today's episode is going to be another one of my artist series. I realised I hadn't done one in quite a few weeks, might have even been a month. This will be episode number 51, and today we'll be focusing on, I'd say you could basically call him an honorary Australian because he's been out here so many times, but we all love him. Such a super nice guy and super talented artist. It is Cheung. Now, I know a lot of us Aussie original art collectors are very fond of Jim and his work. Unfortunately, I only have one piece from Jim, but I know a few of the Aussie art collectors here have got multiple pieces. The piece that I got was back from 2014. So 2014 was around the cusp of when I was still sort of getting characters that I thought suited the artist or who they were known for, apart from just sticking to Spidey characters. So I basically decided to go, okay, let's go something a little non-Spidey at the time. Now, back in 2014, it was for our Supernova Expo down here in Melbourne. Now, I may have mentioned, obviously, how some of our conventions work, where they quite often do them in pairs, weekend to weekend. So I think it was either Brisbane or Gold Coast was the first week, or the first weekend sort of thing, and then the following weekend was down here in Melbourne. Now, because I've been friends with Jim on Facebook for many years, and not that he probably remembered me now because I haven't seen him in quite a lot of years. But yeah, I messaged Jim and I said, look, any chance you could do a pre-show commission for me? Because I know he'd be very popular and a lot of guys would be lining up nice and early to try and get to him, to get on his sketch list. He said, yeah, look, he goes, I've only got 9x12 paper with me, and I've only got sort of limited markers and pencil and inks and stuff like that, so I'll just do the best that I can. He messaged me a couple of days later after the Gold Coast or Brisbane show and said he was sick as a dog, unfortunately. He was really, really crook, but he came through for me. Like, I was so appreciative, so happy. Jim was an absolute soldier to try and get it done. I felt bad. I really did. When he came down here, he goes, how about this? And I'm like, dude, like he looked as pale as a ghost and he looked absolutely horrible, but he still did the convention. He still sketched for people. Absolute soldier. And yeah, we greatly appreciate Jim. As I said, he's an honorary Australian basically by now, because yeah, he has been out here quite a few times. So, but yeah, as I said, if you ever see Jim at a show, go say hello to him, have a chat to him. He's a super, super nice guy, super talented artist. Obviously, he's known for most of his work in Marvel. Most of his work has been, like, he has done a little bit of DC. I think he's done a little bit of Justice League stuff. He's done a little bit of independent stuff. But most of his stuff's been interiors and covers for Marvel. Obviously, most known for his Young Avengers. He's done a lot of Avengers stuff, but he's done, Spidey, and he's done X-Men. He's done normal Avengers. He's done, Wolverine. He's done a lot of stuff for Marvel. So, but anyway, let's get into it. I'll show you the piece itself. So, it's only a 9x12, as I said, which I'm not a big fan of 9x12s. I prefer 11x17s, but sometimes you got to go with the punches and just get what you can get. Obviously, if I had got him at the show, I may have had my 11x17 Bristol board pad with me, and I may have been able to get something bigger. But I'm super, super happy with what I got. And I got Dr. Doom. So yeah, super, super happy with that. So as you can see, as you can see, he's done it with Copic warm and light greys. A little bit of pen and ink, or pencil and ink. But yeah, super, super happy with that. And you can see down below, he's got his signature with Supernova Melbourne 2014. But yeah, super, super happy. Super stoked to own that in the collection. Obviously, one day if I decide to get back into art again, and I get the opportunity, I would love to get another piece by Jim. Hopefully an 11x17 full figured next time, but it's probably quite pricey as well because Jim's very, very sought after, and he's super, super awesome talent in the industry, that is for sure. So yeah, super glad to have that in the collection. If I can find any links for Jim down below, I'll leave them in the description below, should I say. But yeah, that'll do for this particular episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed the art that I show. Do all the usual YouTubey stuff if you could. Hit the thumbs up because apparently it does help the algorithm get more eyes and views and all that sort of stuff on the channel. Leave a comment if you want to. But most of all, please hit that subscribe button. One down below that just says subscribe. That would be greatly, greatly appreciated. But anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and Spidey out.